All right, y'all. Today I'm going to show you the secret to creativity on the drums. Now, this might seem a little counterintuitive, but the real secret to being creative on the drums is putting rules on yourself. I know, it sounds crazy. You think, oh, I want to be creative, I got to be free and just flowing, everything. But the thing is, when you have these rules and frameworks in place, it gives your brain, for some reason, more room to be creative within those limits. And this has been my approach to improvisation on the drums, doing drum solos and all that fun stuff. So today I'm going to talk about a specific rule set that I like to use a lot that has to do with this numbers system. And it's really cool. I'm excited to share with you guys. Learning this rule set and then working within it is going to really open up your playing. We're going to be working with 16th notes today, and we're going to be thinking about groupings of those 16th notes, whether it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, up to 8. And within all of these groupings, we're going to determine a specific sticking or rudiment to assign to it. And once we get comfortable with those stickings, we could start thinking about accent patterns within that 16th note grid to apply them to. So let me just demonstrate. Okay, so for groupings of 1 note, we're just going to do a single, either the right hand or the left hand. For groupings of 2, we're going to do 2 singles, so either right left or left right. For groupings of 3, we're going to do either right left or left right. Now, you might be noticing a pattern here where each one of these groupings has this kind of mirror image of itself, and that's where this whole rule set idea can get really fun. Okay, so for groupings of 4, we're going to do the classic paradiddle, right, right, or left, left. For groupings of 5, we're going to do a paradiddle, but add an extra note at the end. So we'll go right, left. Or left, right. For groupings of 6, we're going to do paradiddle diddles. So that's right, left. You can also reverse that, just like all the other ones. So leading with our left hand, left, right. For our groupings of 7, we're just going to add an extra note at the end of that paradiddle diddle. And this is really cool because it seamlessly switches to that opposite-sided paradiddle diddle. Check this out. For groupings of 8, we're going to do a paradiddle diddle plus a diddle. So right, left, right. And then we have that mirrored side of it as well. So leading with the left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Now, you might have noticed that I'm accenting at the beginning of each of those groupings, and that's going to be really important because the accents are where we're going to start improvising and thinking of different patterns. And within those patterns, our accent patterns, we're going to be kind of on the fly problem solving, figuring out which stickings you can plug in to each grouping. For example, let's just take a simple accent pattern within the 16th note grid in a measure of 4/4. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a dot, dot, dot. And we're going to try to figure out which stickings work within the groupings that fit within that accent pattern. Sorry, that's kind of a whole tongue twister. It'll make sense, I promise. Let's try counting the 16th notes within that accent pattern. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we have 2 6s and a 4. What does that equal? 6 times 2 is 12, plus 4 equals 16. Hence, 16th notes. Okay, so starting to make sense? We know for our groupings of 6, we're going to be playing paradiddle diddles. Right, left, left, left. For our groupings of 4, what are we playing? Paradiddles. Right, left, right. So let's just do one measure of that. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. Now, what if we want to loop that? Did you notice at the end of it, if I play the downbeat, we're going to end up on the opposite hand, the left hand. So this is where this kind of framework idea gets really cool. It forces us to think both sides, not just our dominant hand. So to loop it, we're going to have to do that same pattern but mirrored, leading with the left hand. Check this out. Pretty cool, right? And so the idea is that while we're soloing, we're improvising these accent patterns, okay? So that first one is just 1, 2, 3, 4. We're figuring out in real time what stickings are gonna fit into that framework. But as we go and develop our solo further, we're gonna play different accent patterns. We're gonna improvise where we put those accents, and you kind of just have to figure out and problem solve in the moment what stickings work for those groupings. Does that make sense? And we're just working on the practice pad right now. So a single voice. What happens when we go to the drum set and we have all these possibilities to play? That's where orchestration gets involved. So let's go over to the drums. Okay, so now that we're at the drum set, we can talk about orchestrating some of these cool sticking patterns. Let's just play it on the snare drum, and let's do a quarter note pulse on the hi-hat, just for fun. Simple enough, but let's try orchestrating that. First way I like to do that is just placing all of our right-handed accents on the floor tom and our left-handed accents on the rack tom. Now, just by doing that, you can start to see the possibilities for pathways of moving around the drums. Let's try orchestrating those accents on the cymbals, but we're gonna play a bass drum at the same time. And this sounds really cool. This is like classic drum solo material. Okay, let's try combining both of those orchestrations, and let's do it a little faster. So the key thing to remember while working within this rule set framework is that we're not supposed to be getting caught up on what exact sticking or what rudiment we're playing. The idea is that we're just thinking about the accent pattern and the melody of that accent pattern, and then our muscle memory kicks in and just gets creative with applying whatever stickings we like to it. And this is a much more manageable way of approaching improvisation. If you like this lesson video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. It's a great way to let the algorithm overlords know that you want to see more stuff like this, and I'd really appreciate it. And if you were playing along to this video, let me know down in the comments, did this help? Did you feel like you came up with some cool new creative pathways on the drums?